Hi, it's Scott from Invictus Active. We've got our off-road all-terrain wheels. The only question we get asked is what size pin length do I need for my off-road wheels? Now all we need is one measurement. So if you take your existing wheels from your chair, push the quick release pin all the way through and then measure the distance from the hub to the ball bearing. Now in this case it's 60mm, 6 centimetres. Now we already know what the hub width is of our all-terrain wheels, which is 53. So you add the 60 to the 53, which gives you 113. And then we know that you require 115mm quick release pins. Now you have got a little bit of adjustment. So each pin has a nut on the side, and then with a spanner you can get 2, 3, 4mm play to shorten or lengthen the pin. Now when the off-road wheels are fitted to your chair, there should be no rattle or movement whatsoever. A combination with adjusting the pin and using some 3mm washers that we can supply will take away any rattle and ensure that they fit perfectly. Wheels are like this, and the hub of the wheel has got a recess. You need to measure from the bearing to the edge of the little ball bearings. Now, depending on what your wheels are like, you might struggle to get either a tape measure or a ruler into touching the bearing. So the best thing to do is get a piece of paper, put the piece of paper on, hold it, and if you can yourself, or if not, get somebody else to just mark the piece of paper where the ball bearing is, and then measure the piece of paper after. Then once you've got the measurement of the paper, you add that to 53mm if you're buying our all-terrain wheels, and that determines the final length of the new pins that you need. Also make sure, because it's very easy when you're doing it, for the pin to just slip back. Make sure that your finger's on there so that the pin's held in, and then you're definitely measuring from the bearing to the little ball bearings. So as you can see, that is then 50mm, which is from the bearings of the wheels to the small ball bearings. You then add that 50 to 53 if it's our all-terrain wheels, which give you a total of 103, and then the closest pins that you would need would be 105. This measurement may be different depending on your wheelchair, but if you can't get to the bearings, then using a piece of paper like this and measuring is the best way to do it.